here. There we go. So, to do on camera. Okay, locomotive, new quarry, logic pipe, RF. Let me find who I can start with. Show automation. Okay, so down here is where we are automating a whole bunch of things. Can't remember if I did this on camera or not. I don't think I did. Basically, it's a remote order logistics pipe attached to an ender chest with a remote order. This is the logistics pipe. This is the input chest now, which typically I just keep this like this because it saves it. 2 extra inventory slots, which I'm constantly full inventory. We are going to be setting this one up. I just want to do it. This here is for chipsets. I constantly find myself needing chipsets, so every now and then. This is a wall of crafting logistic pipe Mark IIs. I always go with the Mark II. I don't see the point of doing a Mark I. And behind it is a logistics crafting table. They're very easy to control. Back here we have this, which basically is meant to handle nuggets. Copper nuggets. I'll do one for tin nuggets once I find the nugget chest for that one. We need to do a bunch of workarounds to work with nuggets and that because of the logistics pipe doesn't know how to, or a dictionary unless I go out of my way to teach it. So that's fun. This room down here, the wiring is going to stay how it is. We're going to do a bunch of rewiring today because I don't like how my wiring is currently done. I've got wiring systems I just don't like, essentially. I rewired things upstairs. This now comes in. I did this because this reduces particles, which gave me frames. This here we got emerald kinesis pipe going into this. I replaced all my pipes now, the covered with glass ones, just so I can see my pipes working. It was helping me. This is a large kinetic energy buffer, which will store all the power coming in. And yeah, I basically have got everything that was automated. We're still taking a bit of a break from bees. I do intend to get back to them, but I keep on finding myself doing other things I need to do. Yeah, we've torn up the quarry system with the cart and everything. For a while it was hooked up to a pipe and then hooked up to the main power grid, which meant everything just ended very quickly. Much quicker than I was expecting. Also is yes, okay. I recently updated my graphics drivers, and every time I update my AMD drivers, it causes issues with sound, and I was checking to make sure I got everything working again. So, yes, Minerva, I know, you're here. So, to check time, yeah, I managed to only waste 3 minutes doing that. Is there anything else I need to show you? The tunnels kept on extending. We're going to be going down there when we get to the new quarry. So, show automate. There's a lot of things I want to do today. Now, crafting. Crafting logistics pipe. Typically, I would not use crafting logistics pipes for what I'm about to do. I'm going to. Because I'm setting up this with iron. I don't actually have to come here to request it anymore. I now have global access to my system. Let's see what our diet consists of mostly. Yeah, fairly good foods. I wonder, does the import work on this? Yes, it does. So this here will just let me craft things. We're gonna work on the RF stuff, which I'm not too worried about. Here, oh, I kept a bunch of stuff here related. Well then, we'll get rid of this. Power transportation upgrade. T power supplier upgrade. Yeah, I don't like that it's called a TE, because I actually need nothing to do with thermal expansion to use this. I don't expect to need many of these, to be honest. So today's system goal is to redesign the entire network. And I'm going to start this on camera because I want to show how it works, and then we'll place most of it off camera. We will get rid of a couple unnecessary corners, however. Because this can be removed now. So, first things first, can I remove this? I can. And let's request that. These have been taught. And 2 stacks though. I recently cleaned up a massive amount of pipes, so yeah. I crafted a whole bunch of extras and then found E2. There we go. So this goes there. I don't like plugging this thing in because it's gonna drain a lot of my energy. Massively drain it. Gonna take a huge chunk out of this, which will cause idle to kick on. But yeah, once this system actually kicks on, it floods the entire chunk of the network up to it. Initially, where I was gonna place this, where I had this initially, actually broke this system down. Like I actually would break the entire system down by putting it where it was. I want to point out that this here is almost as big of a buffer as this. So yeah, that's a thing. And we're gonna take a section of the network off. Okay, so only where I have a lot of machines and it would benefit me to do this am I going to do this. But in some places I'm going to be using this here, this like this old kinesis pipe system. The advantage of this is it's going to be a lot less piping. Disadvantage is this system is actually very expensive to set up. Anytime you want to turn though, you need to put a logistics pipe. and a power transportation thing. Do that there, that there. And that little thing there shows you, oh, I need a tool that I'm not carrying with me. There it is. Okay, so I could set this to use the old render. The new render looks nicer. If this gets far enough away. Yeah, that lets me see things. What it also does is it lets me click on sections of pipe and power transportation stuff. So I can use the old renderer if I want. I don't personally like it, but it lets me see things. Let's go with the new renderer, it just looks prettier. If the frame rate drops too much, we'll use the old renderer. Okay, so at every single bend, I need to do this. Now the thing is this actually higher? We're not going to go that way. We're going to actually tear up all the piping going that way and reorganize it. Currently not operating with that, but I want it into the new system in case I decide to. Okay, so boom, boom. There we go. I do this and that's now a power supplier, power transporter, transporter. Unrouted. This entire line of power. This leads to the oh, what room does this lead to? I believe this leads to something nonsensical, doesn't it? Oh, this leads to ore processing. Huh. There we go. I don't have fertilizer automated yet, but if I, and I'm still planning to do that manually for now until I get that fully automated. Okay. I'll do a lot of these repairs off camera. But yeah, so let me think. How do I do this? Upgrade. Upgrade. Actually, no, why? How would I do that? Way easier just to not put an upgrade there. That's it. Patched. Like, whatever, I don't care. I could reorganize it so it works. But then that would require some weird, convoluted setup to make it work. Why bother when I can just do this? There's a thing there, and then we'll just go boom, boom, boom. Are these all basic? Yes, they are. Unrouted. Last one just needs a power provider. I bet if I take that one out. Put that there and unrouted there. Actually, no, I don't think. Oh, that's even better. That's where the chassis pipe. Unrouted transport pipe goes like this. And yes, I know I'm adding and removing these a lot. That's more or less due to the fact that I don't actually. I want to reorganize this because I don't know how it's set up, which is the entire problem right now. I don't know what's where, I don't know where things go anymore. There's an entire pipe system and I don't know how any of it's hooked up. And that should not have happened. I should have knew how everything was set up before I ever hooked it up, right? This here is going to go away now. As things currently stand, I have a very restricted system. I'm basically taking systems online as I go, which is fine. The only thing that needs to really be connected is the obsidian. This definitely needs that. And okay, so here's what we need to do now. We need to hop in a wire card and I don't want to put that buffer there, so we're going to craft a new buffer. So Okay, let me actually describe how this system's going. One, two, three. And three. Oh wait, no, I had that right. Okay, it shows just how confusing these two things are. And flux conductor. Yes, yes. Buffer. So we've got the entirety of a quarry, by the way. The entirety of a quarry's contents, which is a fair amount of stuff. So how this new system works. Basically, in a couple places, we're going to have this setup. Oh. Doesn't have any power in it. Doesn't matter. There we go. There we go. Ugh. I'm just gonna put it at every intersection, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this whole thing down here now should have power. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this episode up. We're going to jump into the next episode, and there's a couple more things I want to do beyond just this, so we're going to have some fun this episode. So that's a thing. So I thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.